だけどそれ以上に育っていって環境がそうさせてしまう。だから今は受け入れられるべきじゃないんです。
What's good, my people? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hope you all are doing great. Today is Tuesday. ICT Trader. What's up, bro? I'm good. I am good. How are you, man? How are you? How are you? How are you doing today, my guy? Nima, yo, what's up, man? How are you? Luis, what's up, bro? How are you doing? How are you guys doing this morning? So, we're already in our Killzone. We're already in our Killzone. Yesterday I was actually waiting for this setup to actually play out. It's a H4. It's a H4 market structure shift with the buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, BC or fair value gap, whatever you wanna call it, whatever you know it by. I was actually waiting for this setup to actually play out for me to take a buy. But if price can actually still come back down there, taking out all this, but highly doubt it'll actually maybe weak below this because of these two order blocks here. So price might just reject off of that and then give us higher prices. But I actually want to see higher prices on the GJ. Asia sweep EU. Yeah, we swapped low. We swapped lows. We did actually sweep lows. Oh my god. On the EU. So should be seeing some setups here. We've got this market structure shift here. I actually saw that. I just started the stream a little bit too late and I only just checked the chart literally right now, not so long ago. What am I looking for? If price can actually come into that, I mean, like, before we can actually take the trade, let's analyze the trade first. All right. Looking at it from a higher time frame, we're actually currently in a discount, right? Let me just clean this. We're currently in a discount for the day, and we have this fair value gap right here. We have this fair value gap right here. Let me just look for it cleaner. We have that fair value gap right there. Okay, let me just use the tool. Oh my god. We have that fair value gap right there, and then we have this market structure shift here. So I should expect price to give us more higher prices, but the fact that yesterday's high failed to take out this liquidity and already taken out today's low, that should give us I would actually want to see price actually go higher and take out that buy side liquidity, or at least the previous day high, you know, because this is NFP high. So I still want price to actually take out those. So maybe the directional buyers might be with us, to be honest. It might help us with that. It might help us with that. So you know, and the fact that we got multiple entries before that, we got after the Killzone, we had that market structure shift there too. We actually had that microstructure shift there with the BC. That was still an entry too. We got that microstructure shift there with a BC2, so that was the first entry that happened right after the Killzone, right? But there's the trade that I actually want to take. As soon as we tap into that, I'll be happy to take the trade. SL at least more than 10 pips, stops, and then targeting that high. Shiku, yeah. Good morning. How are you? We're meeting today again. 5%ers. Yeah, I will be on 5%ers during New York session today. So yeah, I hope we don't miss this. I hope this doesn't run off without us. I'm like, get already confirmed here. Chances of it just going up, yeah, it can just do that. Or just create like another microstructure shift up there, which we're already in another microstructure shift right here, which is not yet confirmed. So that can be the case. But if price can actually go down there, I'll be very much happy. Shiku, yeah, guys, I'll be on the 5%ers. What was that? Today, New York. The crazy thing is that I didn't even check if we got that SMT on the with the Gbpjpy USD. Seems like this thing is just taking off without us, isn't it? Yes. Let me check the Gbpjpy if you got any sorts of SMT. Maybe the Gbpjpy USD might be a better trade to actually take compared to from the looks of it, it seems like the EURUSD it's actually the stronger one, so it's best to actually take the EURUSD instead of the Gbpjpy. And here the only trade that actually confirmed on the 1 minute is that microstructure shift there. Here nothing really clean. So EURUSD is the one that actually confirmed this microstructure shift here. So if price can actually dip down, which I'm praying it does, if you can actually dip down into that, I'll be happy. So I'll just have buy stops, buy limits from here to actually buy it off. But the fact that we do have another microstructure shift here, price might just reject off of that, right? This is also another microstructure shift, so price might just reject off of this and give us higher prices. So if taking that, it's still a valid trade too. It's still a valid trade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and actually take my buy trades right now. Are you taking EU trades? Yeah, I'm taking EU trades. taking EU trades. NZD USD. I'll check that in a moment. I'll check that in a moment. Okay. The EU, I will check it in a moment. The NZD USD. Wait a minute. I had a problem with my MetaTrader, but yeah. As you can see, EU is rejecting off of exactly from that microstructure shift that I highlighted here instead of the one lower. So it's just rejecting off of that, and then with this one didn't really give us that trade that we wanted. We do have this BC. It did reject off of this BC right there, you know, with the microstructure above it. But for the fact that the EURUSD is actually the stronger one, I would prefer taking a buy on the EURUSD than the GBPUSD right now. So just gonna focus on the EURUSD. You said NZD USD. Let's check NZD USD. I'm like more or less the same thing. We swept Asia low, and then do we get a microstructure shift on a lower time frame? We do have that microstructure shift out there. Is this a microstructure shift? Let's see, high 618, 618. So these are equal highs. So I don't think I would want to consider this as a microstructure shift. But we do have the microstructure shift there also, and with the tiny BC there. So that can be an entry too on this NZD USD. We also have that microstructure shift, but I have a feeling that the high of this and the low of that is equal. High 644, low 644, exactly. So these are equal prices here, the high of this and the low of this candlestick. But yeah, you can also consider that microstructure shift and a BC. More or less the same thing, you know, more or less the same thing that I'm actually expecting on the Euro USD. So yeah. Are you in? Yeah, I took the ICT trader. I took the buy on the Euro USD. Technically, this is my trade. That is my trade, and yeah. Who reminded you to check EU Asia sweep? Yeah, thanks to you, Nima, sorry. Thanks to you, man. Thanks to you. Bettina, morning, man. How are you? Bettina, how are you? Glad you joined the stream today. Excuse my voice if it sounds a little bit, I might be catching a flu, but yeah, also sinuses, so excuse me if you hear some uncontrolled sneezes in between the stream. And I also got let me see, I think I got an email about my internet being maintained from 3:30 a.m. What's today's date? Is the 7th. Yeah. Let me confirm that. 7th of May from. So my internet might cut actually in the next 5 minutes because they're gonna maintain it until 12 p.m. I don't know what upgrades they're actually doing. So don't be surprised if the stream just goes blank from now. And yeah. And then I'll try as much to actually I'll try as much to send updates on the Telegram channel. So make sure you join the Telegram channel, guys. Just in case this cuts, I will send updates on that Telegram channel. And then also if there's more trades, I'll definitely update you guys. But what is going on? I'll just send the link in the description in the chat. Bettina, I'm good. Glad you're good too. So that's the link. So make sure you guys make sure you subscribe. Make sure you are subscribed and make sure you like the stream. Most important thing before you say anything on the chat, make sure you like the stream. Andy, how are you, man? How are you today? That's great, man. I'm glad. Welcome back to the stream, man. I'm glad you're here. The 30-minute order block is on the way. Damn it. I didn't use a 30 minutes chat, but yep, there's a 30-minute order block coming. So whenever we tap into that, you're more than welcome to actually lock profits. If you can take partials, take partials. You're more than welcome to do that. If you can, you are more than welcome. So yeah, you are more than welcome. Locking profits when we get there is not a bad idea, to be honest. Even though you might get stopped out prematurely, but at least you are safe. No. Thank you. What are you guys looking at this London session? What are you guys looking at this London session? Let's close you. I can take the buy now. Ellie. Take the buy now. Well, nah, not really. You kind of missed the entry. I would say if you really want to take the trade, because now your risk will be wide. I wouldn't suggest you taking the trade now because some of us are already in the trade. But let me see. Hide this, because you also have this microstructure shift, which is already playing out too. Right. So as far as you taking the trade now, nah, I wouldn't say take the trade. I don't know. I wouldn't say the trade. If you're taking the trade now, you're gonna have a wide SL. The SL will be wide. Here's the thing. If you're taking the trade now, you gotta have at least 15 pips SL, right? And then targeting that won't give you that 1:1, you know. So make sure that whenever you take the trade, your Asia high is at least a 1:1 risk to reward, you know. At least a 1:1 risk reward. I'm like, I know, yeah, you can target that buy side there. You can also target the NFP high that we actually made, but that if you're willing to actually hold it until New York session. But this is a London trade, so targeting Asia high is actually a good idea. But if you want to hold it, you can still hold until that buy side liquidity or the NFP high, Friday's high. But make sure you take your partials. But I'd recommend you target Asia high and be done for the London session. So yeah, I'm not sure if I answered you. Eli Ridwan, am I pronouncing that word right? Ridwan, or it's just Ridwan, or Ridwan? Is the D silent? Or yeah. And then the GBP, like I said, the GBP is the weaker one. While EURUSD is actually giving us higher prices, the GBP USD is actually giving us it's actually, as you can see, it's actually dropping a little bit. So buying this wasn't really a good idea. If you're actually looking at buy on the GBP USD, you might be in trouble. This is why I always look at the SMT between both of these two. As you can see, even the EURUSD is reversing just a little bit. That's why I always consider the SMT between these two. And as you can see, we do have, this is a 1 minute. We have a 1 minute SMT. We have that low that was taken out, SMT, and then when you look at the GBP, it actually failed to take out that low, and yet it is still the weaker one, which actually doesn't make any sense. It should be the other way around. GBP USD should be failing, should be making more highs as compared to the EURUSD as it took out these lows. But But as you can see, SMT that we have, this low here, which the GBP actually swept it. Let me just mark out my, so you have an idea. As you can see, EURUSD have this low, swept it, while the GBPUSD actually failed to actually sweep that low there. So that's a good SMT divergent, and then that is actually giving you a good reason to actually think that, okay, now we might be having a reversal to the upside. And then let's see if we actually have any big SMT divergent on a 15-minute chart between the two. Yes, we actually do have this is the Friday. This is Friday. This was the NFP. As you can see, the EURUSD took out this low here. EURUSD did take out this low, while the GBPUSD failed to take out that low there. It failed to take out that low. This is the NFP low, I'm guessing. This is the NFP low, and then also failed to take out the Sunday low, while the EURUSD actually took out that low there. So that's another SMT divergence that we see on the EURUSD and the GBPUSD. So yeah, EU is reversing because of 30-minute order block. Exactly. So hopefully we did log profits and take partials. We have that order block there, but I want this order block to actually be taken out and be used as a breaker block. I want that to be taken out and be used as a breaker block. I would pretty much like it if price did that. We use that order block as an inversion, and by that, what do I mean? Can I get a cleaner chart or something? Let me switch to a different chart to see. Yeah, and what do I mean by that? I want this order block to be disrespected. I want price to actually break above and close on the 30-minute, close above it, then come back to retest at least the consequent encroachment, which is the halfway point, and then price can there give us more higher prices to the upside. I would actually like to see that on the oof, my drawing's a little bit crusty, but yeah, yeah, this is what I would like to see. Price, as you can see, it actually also rejecting off of the consequent encroachment to halfway point of that order block, but I actually want price do this, come back, retest it, and then then maybe we go for those highs there, or that buy side liquidity up there. So I would actually like to see price do that. But let's just look at the dollar index to see if it actually might play out with what we want. We also have this H4 order block. On the dollar index, a bearish order block. Can we get a re-entry on EU? Most probably a re-entry might happen on the EU. We might get that if maybe price come back to retest that inversion, that favorably gap there. Yeah, that might be a re-entry. You can still enter if it comes back into that, if it comes back into that. But yeah, my entry was right there. So if price do come back into that BC there, it might be a good chance actually enter, but you should remember your SL might be a bit wide because you have to at least have a 15 pip stop, and then now the target would be less than 15 pips. BC. So yeah, that might be the case. As you can see, price is actually rejecting off of that. The GBPUSD is probably falling, giving more deeper discount. So yeah, and in this case, if we were selling, the GBPUSD would be a good trade to actually take. And the GBP, looking at the GBPUSD, this is a 15-minute. We have this microstructure shift here, innit? No, it's not a microstructure shift. Well, it is, technically it is a microstructure shift. And then we have this CB here. So look at how it's just rejecting, how it's just falling. So buying this would be a bad idea, but if you're actually looking at sells between the two, GBPUSD is actually the right one to sell. But if you're buying, EURUSD is the right one to buy. So that's how I actually look at the two, and then determine which one is best to actually take. Determine which one is best to take for the direction that I want. I see 75 people are liked and subscribed, while 25 people are not. Why not? Why not, guys? Why not? My target is to actually reach 500 at least by the end of this month. If I can reach 500 subscribers, that would be nice. That'd actually be nice. That would actually be nice. That is that. So Shiku entry at that BC there. If you're still watching, if it taps into that, we might take the trade. And then another thing, I wanted to check the decks. How we doing today? Ooh. My god, look how perfect that played out. Asia low swept, but I think I might probably would prefer to actually take out that sell side again